Here's Sopranos season 6, episode 4, the fleshy part of the thigh. This is the spiritual episode. This is when Tony gets out of his coma, and it's his situation in the hospital, and it's kind of like a spirituality versus science kind of episode where the people around Tony, the religious people, come into his room, and then the scientist who's in the next room, basically who has cancer, kind of like what does Tony kind of believe. And of course, he, after coming out of a coma, no matter who you are, you're going to have some sort of questions about life and blah 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 blah. So this is very much a Tony kind of a spiritual episode. Where does he go next? And of course, Tony's going to be Tony, and he's going to keep staying who he is. And then the other storyline within that overlap each other is the Barone sanitation, the Barone garbage destruction being sold, and all the kind of like the fallout with that. And then you got Paulie. It's Paulie's episode in many ways, where he realizes that his mother is not his mother. His mother's really his aunt, and then the nun who is his aunt is actually his mother. And Paulie kind of like questioning who he is, and obviously Paulie being Paulie is like he's always in kind of a spiritual zone, kind of figuring out what things are all about. So then, like, basically his mom and his own legacy is floored, and that's to go back to what basically that's what season 6 is all about. Season 6 is all about it's a legacy thematic about like the past and like who you are and what you're leaving the past behind, and what came before you, what's coming behind you, and like what all this shit that these guys are doing that they think is fine there's a trickle effect, and it's going to cause the next generation to have serious problems. And that's basically what season 6 is all about, which is a thematic of society during this time as well, about the new generation of the computer age kind of figuring out who they are when nobody knows what they're doing, because the other generations ahead of them, they never really experience what they're experiencing. So anyways, this is the spiritual episode. That's my review.